Hello, Tatum Gwynn here. I'm with Joey Gabarda here at Classic Honda of Midland, and we've had just a really good conversation. I'm very new and don't know much about the auto industry, really at all. And one of the things that we see, especially this time of year, is anytime you turn on the TV, you get online, scroll through Facebook, you're seeing all of these commercials for cars. Buy right now. What is that, Joey? What's the science behind it? Is now really the best time to buy?
So out of any month in the year, right now, if you are going to make a car buying decision or engage in a transaction, right now is the absolute best time to do it. No matter, better than end of the year, better than in August, better than during the summer, better than Memorial Day sales, 4th of July. Right now is the absolute best time to buy a car, to get your best bang for your buck and get the best value.
And something that has just stuck out to me is the first 2 weeks of January. That's when y'all are the busiest, so people really do take advantage of it. But get into the science behind it. Why?
Okay, so here's why. Right now, it's year-end push. So if you're a business owner, a lot of people have to spend the money in order to suffice some of the taxes that they're going to have to pay. There's a lot of psychology behind that. But we are at the end of the year, the fiscal year. So basically, here's how it works. I kind of drew it out for Tatum, and so I'll kind of go over it with you guys.
Sure.
So the new model year always starts in September. September is when a brand new model year always launches. And as a car goes through the year, the car slowly depreciates. And by the time you get to August, which is the very last month of the year in the car business for model year, okay, they have their end of the year specials. But really, your summer selling season starts in March, because this is when you have tax season, okay? So people start getting their tax returns back. Manufacturers start, this third and fourth quarter is when they really start putting heavy incentives on these vehicles, because they have to get rid of these models before the end of the year to make room for the new model year coming out. So the reason why December is always the best time to buy a car is because right now all these commercials that you see, the special interest rates, the tax credits, the big rebates. Right now, General Motors has their employee pricing for everyone. Right now, you are only you're 4 months into the model year, and you're 4 months into the model year getting year-end savings right now. So the specials that you see right now are going to be very similar to what you see in August. And so what you're doing is you're buying a car while the resale value is still high with end of the month or end of the model year savings. So after January 2nd, all these programs go away. And what's going to happen is between January and February, those are two of your slowest months in the car business, because what happens is these incentives and programs are so aggressive, they pull people out of the buying cycle, and now you've got to wait for people to get back into the buying cycle. And normally that happens at tax season, which starts in March, and then the incentives come back. But here's the trick is the year-end savings you get here, okay, on current model year cars, they may look good up front, but in reality, you're buying a car that's a year old. You can go to the auction and probably spend several $1,000s less on the same model year car with a few thousand miles on it than you could brand new. So it'd actually be cheaper just to buy one pre-owned rather than taking all the rebates and incentives up front on the new one at the end of the model year. So right now is the absolute best time to buy a car. Whether you're leasing, whether you're purchasing, you're leasing the car, again, as the car goes through the years, the residuals on these cars drop, okay? You're 4 months into the model year, the residuals are still high. On top of that, they're throwing incentives and programs on top of it. You're going to get your best bang for your buck right now. So that's kind of how this is the best time of the year to buy a car.
So can we talk about some of the specials going on here at Classic Honda? If
Sure.
somebody walks in and they're interested, maybe thinking about making an investment.
So if you go to our website, and I have our website up here, all you have to do is go to your specials, and everything we do is very transparent. Okay, so when you look at our current offers, these are all manufacturer programs that Honda has. So all you have to do is go to our website. All of our lease programs, all our subvented rates. This is where all of our specials are. All the disclosures are right here. We can structure any deal any way you want. Again, we're very transparent about everything that we do. So you can do all your research here. Your average customer will research 17 to 19 hours before they engage in a transaction. And the way we set our website up is we want to make sure that you've got everything that you need so you can make an educated decision.
Absolutely. And just like you said, you have made it so easy for anybody that might be interested, have maybe thought about it before they even walk through the door. They can know every single thing that they want to know about a car, but
Absolutely.
also what you have on your lot. And they can take a look at the exact pictures, what exactly they're looking at. It's not
Yes.
just, stock photos
Right.
that are available online, but the car itself.
So the way we set our website up is it'll give you, there are very few things. It's very easy to navigate through the site. So we've got our new vehicles here and our pre-owned vehicles here, and I'll tell you exactly how many we have in stock on each side. So let's take a look at our pre-owned inventory here. And when you look at our pre-owned inventory, okay, everything that we have is pictured. Okay, we want to make sure that our customers have everything that they need in order to make an educated decision. So, when you look at our pictures, we only use high definition cameras. We picture 25, 30 pictures on every vehicle. We make sure that they're clear. You can zoom in on every single one of them. And then when you look at these vehicles, we've got Car Story here. Where's the rest of that? When you click on Vehicle Records, okay, we're very transparent with our Carfax. This vehicle is a one-owner Carfax, no accident history. We wanted to show every single one of our customers exactly what we do when we recon these vehicles. And all of our vehicles, just as long as they're under the age of 10 or under 100,000 miles, these vehicles will come with a 90-day powertrain warranty. These vehicles will also have the original Moroni or setup sheet from the factory. These vehicles will also have the original factory brochure, so you can do your research. And then we do a little video on reputation management, how to look for a vehicle, looking at reviews. Reviews are big, and then why you should buy from us. But again, it's just a very, very transparent way of approaching the customer, making sure that you can do all the research that you need in the comfort of your own home. And we just want to make the car buying experience for all of our clients very easy. So again, this is the way of the future, and so we're trying to be very, very proactive with it.
Absolutely. One thing that you say a lot, and it is one of your values as a company, is transparency. Why is that important to you?
Well, especially in a town like this, you have to be transparent with the customer. You have to be upfront with the customer, and you have to understand that, we don't look at what we own these cars for. We price them to market. We want to make sure that these cars don't break down. That's why we put a guarantee behind them. But our philosophy and our mentality is, the average trade cycle of a customer is going to be 3.5 years. And just as long as we can provide them with a good experience and they use us for service and we show them a good experience there, they'll come back to us. So really, it's not the profit we're looking for, it's the retention, because eventually the retention will build the foundation of good clients, and that's what we need to stay viable as a successful business in this smaller community.
Absolutely. Well, and, just like you said, if it's something that you have been considering for a while, you're not sure, just go online, classichondaofmidland.com.
Yes.
And do your research. You said, how long does a person typically research a car?
Customer typically researches 17 to 19 hours before they engage in a dealership. 10, 15 years ago, they would shop 7.5 dealerships and get beat up at every dealership. And finally, by the time they hit the last one, they're just so fed up and tired, they're just going to sign. I'm just going to sign, just get me out of here. But, customers today are very, very educated. And we want to make sure that they have all the information that they need so they can make the right decision.
Absolutely. And if that's something you're thinking about, you better act fast. Right now is the best time to
do it.
To jump on it. December.